Hey, it's Dustin Wright.
And Becky Leebens.
And we're here with Portfolio Commercial Group, and this is volume 14 of the Portfolio October 2023 newsletter. Becky, we got another three, actually we have 4 articles in this particular one, so this one's action-packed, that we want to walk you through what's happening in the Dallas-Fort Worth and even Texas, somewhat in the national market, right? Key story coming up first, we've got several developments coming in town that are build to rent, specifically communities. And we're talking like single-family townhome structures that's not just apartment buildings, that they are being exclusively built, and entire subdivisions exclusively built for rentals.
That's right. You know, you got $625 million going into one project. Horton is involved in these. These big builders are specifically creating like communities for renters specifically, so that they can have a place to basically place their money, right? Because it's too expensive to buy one-off homes every once in a while. Yep. So they're spending billions on these. And
with affordability really being crushed for so many people right now, the option to basically have a rental in a brand new home as opposed to maybe an apartment with maybe some of the amenities an apartment might have to offer, I think really presents a unique offering. Specifically in our market in Dallas-Fort Worth, we don't have a super robust rental market anyways. Right. It really presents kind of a need in the market, and I would expect that this only grows in popularity and we see more and more of this continue. So again, like I've said to all of our residential agent partners out there, brush up on those leases. This is going to be a new part of how we do business moving forward. Leases are going to be a part of a book of your business. So stay brushed up on those. Don't just refer all those out, because good money's coming on those too. So, right. All right, next up on those stories, we've got the big announcement. Goldman Sachs, they've officially started construction on their massive complex in downtown Dallas. And Becky, you know a couple interesting tidbits of information on this, don't you?
Yeah, one, it's a $500 million project. That's huge, right? And it's being developed by, of course, Hillwood. And you know where it is? You know where it's next to?
Where is that?
Perot Museum. If you guys know Hillwood, you know Perots are the owners of Hillwood.
So I wonder who owned the land, who probably was next to Perot Museum, right? That's how that all works, right?
That's exactly right. It's really cool though. It's going to be office, it's going to be retail, it's going to be multi-housing. So it's a really great project, and it's going to bring a lot of jobs down there. They're anticipating thousands of jobs down into that area, which we need more jobs in DFW.
And this is Goldman Sachs, they're not moving their entire headquarters out of New York to be based out of here, but it is going to be their second largest regional headquarters that they will have. So even Goldman Sachs is seeing the play to being in Texas right now, and so they're really leveraging a lot more coming into Texas. So we'll see what that does in the overall financial markets and how Dallas becomes a powerhouse in the financial markets in the future. It'll be something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, it's a good sign.
All right, third story is we've got D.R. Horton bought 1,000 homes. They did 151 acres. It's going to be called Longhorn Estates on the southwest side of Fort Worth. So huge development going in. That looks like some really tremendous opportunity there for a lot of our potential buyers.
You know, I live down in that area, a little bit further west, but the expansion of homes down there is really picking up. Notice that with the traffic coming in.
You bet. Yeah, so that's something to keep an eye on. And for everybody who lives in the southwest side of Fort Worth, yeah, prepare for more bumper-to-bumper situations coming your way as a result. And then our fourth story, Becky, the main thing is we've seen a lot of brokers on our side kind of demanding to see the books, like we in terms of landlords. Now, we often see landlords requesting tenants to see their books when we're doing commercial office leasing. We're seeing the tables turn a little bit. Tell us more about that.
Well, when you have more office space on the market, like COVID pushed a lot of people back home, so that made companies have more office space, which causes vacancy. So when you have vacancy in office buildings, right, what happens is those people may or may not be paying rent. And if they're not paying their rent, then the landlords may be having a hard time making the payment to the bank for that building. So tenants are becoming sophisticated, and they're saying, hey, you know what, I want to be in this building, but I also want to make sure that it's going to be financially okay while I'm here. So let's see your books. I know you want to see mine. I'm going to show you my credit. Please let me see yours now.
Which is a really interesting, kind of indication of the market, of a seller's market to a buyer's market, as we would traditionally refer to it as. We're seeing that kind of show up specifically in office on the commercial side. So anyhow, those are the kind of key things of articles. There's obviously more that you can read. Make sure you read the actual email newsletter as well if you want some more detailed information. And remember, click like and subscribe. Keep following along with us. We really appreciate you doing that. And remember, we want to be a part of your portfolio. Take care.